applying himself to being a restaurateur. Robbie's pop-up restaurants seem to be doing well. I've noticed they're actually a lot like his girlfriend's. They're vegan. A lot of different people show up, and everyone expects them to be gone in the morning. But don't worry, Robbie. I'm sorry, Tiger. I'm sure it's not you. I'm sure it's just them. They're probably just all dog people. And everybody else. We got Doug Collins here tonight.
Yeah, Doug!
Give it around for Doug. I really want to thank you for being here. I know that you're a busy man. I know it's really hard to save up the PTO to get out of your own hospice care to come tonight. So I think that's really endearing. Doug's music is so bad, I really can only stand to make one joke about it. There's just not enough time. He has this real stinker of a song. It's called Song About a Train. I don't know if you've heard it. Probably haven't heard it. But in the song, he prominently wishes that he could sing a song about a train. He could write a song about a train. And Doug, we all still also wish you could write a song about a train. Jesus Davenport Christ, Doug. You're really preaching to the choir on that one. Just way to phone it in. Sing about what you know, I guess. Right? But the great part about roasting Doug is that he is so goddamn old he can't hear a single thing we're saying. He actually thinks right now we're in a book club. You know that expression that dementia patients get when they manage to escape their assisted living facility and they're just kind of wandering the streets covered in their own sick and reeking of multiple bowel movements that have run down their leg and dried to their skin. It's like this sunken look of loss and confusion after just several days of just even forgetting to fall asleep, and eventually some kind soul comes up to them and tries to figure out where this helpless, elderly, pitiful, old, pathetic, just shell of a human being belongs. Chapter 3 was great, Doug. Just great book. Loving it. Really, look, Doug can't stay long tonight, so I gotta move on here. He's gotta get up early so he can die in the morning. Just kidding, it's actually because he's legally not allowed to drive after dark. Actually, no, that was kind of mean. It's actually because he knows that the best time to get ill-fitting suits is early morning at Goodwill before the other homeless people show up.
That man bun sure puts the mean in you.
Okay. Is it my mission, if I choose to accept it, to piss all you off? So that brings me to JT. I have a love-hate relationship with GT. I love JT. No, wait, let me get that wrong. I hate JT. I love his sister. So, before I get into skewering this bastard, and just to piss him off, I'm going to take this opportunity in front of his friends and his family to talk about fucking his sister. Roast of Viele, everyone. What? There's a whole table of beers over there, you know. What can be said about my wife that couldn't also be said about a smarter, more successful, more attractive, nicer, smarter, more talented, more coordinated, smarter, cleaner, more mature, and less awkward version of JT? I mean, they're both musical savants. They're both quick-witted. They both have exactly one older brother they look up to. They both have great facial hair. you get to make fun of my hair, you get to make fun of yours. And they both suck dick like a champ.
Is that a serious moment or not?
Oh, you get yours.
I mean, come on, he's not landing as well. I mean, that ass is so fat. Robin is a great singer, but her voice really sounds best when her... You know, Robin's been a vegetarian for a long time, but I've seen her eat a... Alright, well, let's go another direction. Direction, there we go. Robin's sense of direction is so bad, when her car is low on gas, she thinks she's headed east. Okay, that's clean enough. My first date with Robin was literally the single worst online date that I have ever been on. There's an endearing half of that joke, but this is a roast, so I'm not going to tell it. Fuck you, wife. A lot of people look at our relationship and they ask, is it possible to find true love online? And I always tell them that I have no fucking idea. I just thought that looking for sex on the internet would be less embarrassing than putting out an ad for people to join my tuba-based R&B act. And you know, that's what brings me here today. But one of my favorite parts about meeting Robin, JT, that's meeting Robin, you know. Hold on, everyone. I'm talking about putting my penis inside of your sister. One of my favorite parts about meeting Robin is that being able to make fun of this moron. You all have had the pleasure of the Roast of JT for the last hour or so. I'm like going on year 4 here, so it's great. Which again brings me back to this doofus. So, this event, like most of the JT covers, most of the songs that JT covers, is just another sort of timid, boring, vegan copy of something people used to like. It's not so much a roast as it is tofurkey. You know, maybe we could name it after a dish that JT actually likes, like chilaquiles, but then again, he can't make glorified nachos without using a cookbook. So, I mean, JT is so hopelessly dependent on other people to cook that he doesn't just burn food, he burns bridges. And despite being a dedicated vegan, he's committed to making the world a better place through his diet, but this motherfucker really just knows an impressively small amount of food. Like, I mean, we're talking about like the basics here. Do you even know the difference between jam and jelly? No. For the last time, JT.
Sugar content.
Not sugar content. For the last time, Maya doesn't jam her fist up Maddie's ass every night. Oh no, I believe it. It's jelly. She doesn't jelly her fist up. Jam it.
It's also jelly
She
sometimes.
does jam it. It's fucking. There's
lots of jelly involved.
There's. Yes. There it is. The alley-oop there. There we go. There's a reason you are a guest roaster. How about the difference between chickpeas and garbanzo beans? I mean, fuck, do you really think that Trevor Webster would let a garbanzo bean on his face? You're over 30 years old, JT. You should know this by now. So, maybe in this vein, let's drop roast for something even simpler. How about like a bowl of hummus, like one that JT will violently eat with his bare hands. Just try not to eat your fingers in the process, you filthy bastard. I mean, people actually, this is a true story. People actually think that JT's fingers are dull and callous because he plays so much guitar, but it's actually because of all the times he's accidentally bitten his own fingers while trying to eat a sandwich. This is not a joke, I'm telling you a real story. He is consumed, he's not a vegan, he is a cannibal. And besides just being an idiot, he's also a slob. I mean, he has a great sense of rhythm, unwavering sense of humor, but just a god-awful sense of how close any piece of food is to his mouth. I mean, you spill so much food on yourself, we should count your age in months. You are just an overgrown toddler. So, you know what, fuck it, instead of a roast, let's call this shitty circle jerk something you can actually handle, like a can of Miller Lite. Welcome everyone to the can of Miller Lite of JT Viele. JT, you are undoubtedly an asshole, but you are incredibly selfless, fun-loving, and earnest. You're far from perfect, but your inability to take a joke is only outshone by how funny and endearing the few faults you have actually are. Except for being like, God damn if you delay one more brunch, just so that you can show up and wear chilaquiles on your head. I swear to God. I have the utmost respect for your talent and the work you do, assembling and bringing people together. I mean, seriously, listening to these assholes' shitty music week in and week out, it's just gotta be dreaming. But on, fuck all you.
Yeah, that's right.
But seriously, on that note, we roast the ones we love. Happy birthday, you son of a bitch.
All right, Jesus, we all need a break after that. Hit the music, Robbie. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be right back up here, ladies and gentlemen.